The once loud godfather who thought he was God and the insulting stubborn chair. Fubara clever Fubara'S clever rise while Wike goes quiet and Wanosike packs his bag. Don't start. Are you setting him up for drags already? Eh? The news in detail, please. In the intricate landscape of Nigerian politics, the interaction between Rivers State Governor Simalaye Fubara and the Ikwere local government area LGA chairperson Samuel Wanosike has unfolded as a compelling narrative that intertwines theme of respect, ethical governance, and the psychological dimensions of political communication. This discourse, initiated by one of Sike's public insult and characterized by Governor Fubara'S reflective response, offers a rich exploration of the expectations, boundaries, and ethical imperative that define political interactions. The episode began with one of Sike's public denigration of Governor Fubara, specifically using derogatory language to label the governor as foolish and naive. This act not only constituted a personal affront, but also challenged the norms of respect and decorum within political hierarchies. The use of such language sparked a significant discourse on the ethical standard expected of public officials and the nature of respect in political discourse. Wanasike's actions can be seen as a convincing manifestation of his allegiance to former Governor Nyesom Wike, who has been cutting quiet the stare from Abuja as the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister. Wike, in his characteristic bravado, has been boasting that he made Fubara the governor, seemingly believing he holds the strings to Fubara'S political pulpit. This unusual belief, considering power fundamentally comes from the voters, has driven much of the conflict. Wike's desire to keep Fubara'S his political subordinate has been evident. However, in a delightful twist of fate, the people of Rivers State have rallied behind Fubara in recent weeks, leading to a noticeable silence from Wike. Perhaps he finally realized that the string that he thought he held are in fact imaginary. Governor Fubara'S response to Wanosike's actions was marked by restraint and reflection. He did not anticipate an apology from Wanosike, but instead highlighted the unusual boldness of the chairperson's actions. The governor's acknowledgement that such behavior would not be tolerated by other governors underscored his understanding of the broader implications of this incident on the norms of political engagement and the respect due to elected leaders. From an ethical perspective, Governor Fubara'S stance reflects a profound commitment to the principle of respect and the ethical conduct of public officials. His recognition of the exceptional nature of Wanosike's actions serves as a reminder of the importance of upholding the dignity of public office and engaging in political discourse that is respectful and constructive. It challenges the notion that political rivalry should descend into personal attacks and disrespect, advocating instead for a culture of governance that values integrity, respect, and the ethical use of public platforms. Psychologically, this discourse unveils the intricate dance of power, respect, and the human propensity to assert dominance to challenge authority within political structures. One Osike's actions can be interpreted as a manifestation of these dynamics, while Governor Fubara'S response exemplified a thoughtful navigation of these complexities with a focus on the ethical imperative of governance. No matter how bitter political fights become, others should watch the public words, be role models to children, students, and youth, and demonstrate how to engage in healthy, respectful discourse. Amid this discourse, significant development has emerged with the expiration of a tenure of a local councils in Rivers State. The chairperson of Ikwere local government area, Wanosike, has asserted that Governor Fubara lacks the legal authority to constitute caretaker committees for the local government councils, following a court of appeal ruling. This assertion adds a layer of legal and ethical complexity to the governance dynamics in Rivers State, raising questions about the legitimacy of governance structures and the respect for legal and democratic processes. In a comedic twist of narrative, Nwanosike seems to harbor a fantasy that the courts will protect him Another chairpersons from the inevitable end of their tenure. He also appears to depend on the Amabile State Assembly, which has been banned from acting as a House of Assembly of the state. Consequently, any law that passed, including extending the tenure of the local government chairs, is now void. The image of Wanosike clinging to the hope that a defunct assembly will save his tenure is almost Shakespearean in its tragic comedy. However, the law is clear on the matter, and the governor has the right to set up caretaker committees to manage the local administrations in River State once the current tenure expires. No man, not Wike, no legislature, no judge can change the fact that today, June 17th, marks the end of the tenure for Wanosike and the other chairs. As Nigeria celebrates Il Adana, the public holidays of the 17th and the 18th of June, perhaps it is the perfect time for Wanosike and his fellow local government chairs to quietly pack their things and vacate the office. They could even use the festive break to avoid the rush and quietly pack up their decks, maybe sleeping out with a smile and a wave, blending into the joyous crowd. After all, there is nothing quite like a public holiday to soften the blow of an enforced exit. In the intricate dance of political engagement, the discourse between Ikwerre local government chairperson Samuel Wanosike and Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, framed by a tenure crisis, reveals a profound moment of contemplation on the essence of political communication, the bedrock of respecting governance, and the ethical North Star that ought to guide the steps of public leaders. Governor Fubara'S deliberate and principled stance, which transcends the conventional expectation of an apology and instead seeks a higher ground of ethical clarity, and the belated, apparently half-hearted apology from Wanosike underscore the critical importance of respect, integrity, and ethical behavior in the quest for impactful and dignified governance. As Nigeria navigates its complex political terrain, these interactions serve as potent reminders of the perpetual struggle to harmonize power, respect, and ethical governance in the unwavering pursuit of a more cohesive, democratic, and thriving society. Professor John Agwezian Oshodi born. Oh, okay, I think that is the person who's giving us the story. Well, to me, I found it very disrespectful that somebody who, because he has somebody there, because you think you are at the other side, you're the right hand side of a particular, you know, former governor, and it now makes you, not even apart from you coming out to, as in, you come as I can disrespect the governor. Like, I don't understand. Okay, now we say don't be like this now. Sincerely, if not maybe these people, as this my you suggest for inside this thing, make them quietly during this public holiday go clear their decks je as people no too dey office je o make dem carry their kaya go because it's not going to be funny, most especially if they don't run their mouths. See, nothing dey happen. Make dem go pack their decks to avoid the embarrassment. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news, so thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of